Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to my crazy world. I am Melissa and I love makeup. Okay, so there you go. It's like an addiction. So that's why I said that. Anyway, today I want to talk to you a little bit about the Flawless 4. Younique has this wonderful package going on this month. It's a bundle, and it comes with 4 products. And I want to show you how these 4 products work together to give you a flawless finish, and that's why they call it the Flawless 4. One of them actually is a tool, and the other 3 are products. And they do come in different colors, except for primer. Primer only comes in one color, and that's clear. But let me show you what we're going to do. Let me show you the products first. In this Flawless bundle package this month, these items, if you bought them separately, they would be like $140. But if you this month only, this is April of 2017. So these 4 products right here, we have the foundation, the liquid foundation brush. This is the liquid foundation itself. This is primer, and this is concealer. So all 4 of these come in a nice bundle this month, and they're $99. So actually, when you add that up, you're getting this for free, pretty much, because this is around $40. And these products are fabulous too. This is our number 2 selling product. It really is. This is my favorite. I loved our pressed foundation. And then this came out. This became my go-to because this dries to, it's a liquid, but it dries to a soft matte powder finish. So it's great for all skin types. It feels very light. And the reason they call Younique, a lot of the products are called Touch, is because, like this one says Touch Mineral Liquid Foundation. The reason it's called that is because when you put it on your face, once it sets and you touch your face, nothing comes off. Your face is touchable. It's breathable. It doesn't even feel like you're wearing makeup. So this is why I love Younique so much and why I share it so much. But if you have some makeup kind of like this and you use it and you have your own concealers and you have your own liquid foundations, you could try and do the same thing that I'm going to do today. The only difference is I have the liquid foundation brush. And it is a cool, soft brush. I love it. This brush by itself is like $32, but I think way back when I got it, I actually paid that for it. But it has a little divot hole right here in the center, which is where you put all your foundation when you go to put it on your face. But first of all, we got to get primed up. So I'm priming up now. This is Glorious face primer. You can also use it for your eyes. I've already done my eyes today, so I used Addiction Palette 1 today. And I got a little wing going on here. I really enjoy playing with my wings this morning. Oh, y'all, I had a Facebook thing last night. I made it to pink status with Younique, okay? And then my husband was going to do my makeup if I made it. So last night we did makeup live, and my husband did my makeup. And let me just say, he will never do my makeup again. Never. My eyes look like a blueberry. I kid y'all not. He was pretty comical. I told him, I said, we're not going to even touch the mascara part because you're not getting near me you're not getting my eyes with mascara wands. No. But it was pretty funny. We had a great time, and everybody watched and laughed, and that's what it's all about. It's about sharing and having fun. So put this primer on. It feels just like velvet when it goes on. So if you're not using a primer, especially us older ladies, we need a primer. Primer is very important. It puts a barrier between your skin and your makeup. It's going to make your makeup last longer. It's kind of like I tell people sometimes, if you're painting a wall or a door and you've got to prime that wall, because if you don't and you're changing colors, it's going to bleed through, right? And same thing with makeup. It's going to adhere better, cover better, and your skin's going to love it because all that makeup is not going into your pores, and actually this will help minimize your pores on your face. So when your makeup goes on, it's going to be a little more flawless. So that's why they call this the Flawless 4, because this is the first step to being flawless. It really is, just like priming your walls before you paint. And you wouldn't want to do that. You wouldn't want to waste your money, right? Well, that's kind of what you'd be doing if you didn't prime your face. I tell people, you're just wasting your money. But there are two different ways. Now, this bundle comes with your choice of color of foundation and your choice of color of concealer. So this is what I recommend. I'm using the color Taffeta today. So what I want to do, if I want to cover up, say, brown spots like this, or brown spots like these, blemishes, or pimples, or any redness, anything on your face that you want to cover up, I would recommend getting a concealer the same color as your foundation, okay? If you want to highlight, then I would recommend going lighter, a lighter foundation. So today, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use both. I'm going to highlight with a lighter color, and I always recommend, this is the color Taffeta, and you can go 1 to 2 shades lighter if you're going to highlight. So this is the color Velour. So this is 1 shade lighter than this foundation. Now this one, I don't actually have Taffeta color concealer. Concealer is chiffon. So it's a little bit darker, but it's a good match to use together. I've tried it before and I like it. It gives me a nice kind of flawless finish, and it helps cover up these brown spots as I'm putting it on, okay? And you know what? The other day I discovered I have a brown spot coming right here. I don't know how you get rid of that. I just cover it up with something. But this is the brush, and this is how we're going to apply. I'm going to put everything in the center here of that. So what I need to do is take a little bit of this concealer. This is the chiffon, the darker color. And I'm not going to put foundation under my eyes. I'm just going to put the concealer. But I could go over it with this, and I may do that. We'll see. I'm one that less is more underneath your eyes. If you're really young, go ahead. Be my guest. Put some foundation under your eyes. Look, I'm trying to get it in here in the center. So I'm putting a little bit of this in here. I'm not going to put a whole lot because this, a little bit goes a long way. I think I actually put too much. But that's okay. I mean, I can get a little bit of it out. There we go. That's about all I need. You don't have to have a bunch of this. Now, normally, when you use this foundation, it has a little dropper inside of it. And if you've used this before, you know you have to squeeze everything out of that little dropper. And you put it back in, and you shake it back up. That way, everything you have is all mixed back together, correct? Yay! Oh, let me shake it. This is fun. Okay, I think I've got it shaken up good. So what I'm going to do is I usually, for my face, use about 4 to 5 drops. It's buildable. So if you start with 3, and maybe you need a little more, you can always add more and go back and blend some more. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do 4 drops. Doesn't take much at all. Let me pull my hair back so my hair don't get all hooked up in the foundation. Woo, ain't that pretty? Here we go. That is all I have. So what you do is you just dot. And you do want to let your primer set for a few minutes. I think I've let it set 3, 4, 5 minutes, something like that. And now I'm ready. So here we go. Dot, dot, dot. I just kind of dot it around my face before, especially where you see that little brown spot there. I really want to kind of concentrate on that, and maybe there's some areas over here. And then all you do is just start blending, and you blend all around. And so I'm mixing the two together, and I'll have to come back and add the other concealer. Now, if you don't want to highlight or anything like that, you can just strictly go on and do your whole entire face, okay? Don't worry about highlighting. You can always come back and highlight after you've put it on. It works like that. See, you can come through. That's one beautiful thing about this. The way this is shaped is angled, and it gets right up in those corners and comes around. So, especially around your nose, it's great for that. So if I wanted to come up through here, see, I could come right through there. But just make circular motions all over your face. This is a beautiful matte finish. And you can add shine to it by adding illuminators. I do that. I definitely do that. One other thing you want to do is come down your neck. You want everything to blend. And don't forget about your little ear area over here. Make sure you get some on your ear. Here we go. Yeah. And get under here where that turkey neck is. You definitely don't want that to stand out. You can contour that though. You can go back and contour. Let's go through here. How many of you have watched live YouTube? I don't think I've ever seen anybody do a live one yet. I really like it. I like doing live because I like to connect with people and I like to answer questions. Matter of fact, I was just in my Facebook page and I did my lashes. I did my 3D fiber lashes. They're all set now and I'm ready for the day as far as my eyes go. But I wanted you to see, this is our bundle package this month. Look at there. Ta-da! I already see a huge difference. Huge! I don't see it. And see, I still have a little bit there. So you know what? I can come back. I can take a little bit more. I can concentrate. Just take a little bit of the concealer. I put some over here that I took off. And you can concentrate areas. So put it on top of it. Just like that. If you really, 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 really want it to be gone, there you go. It be gone. It can be gone really fast. So I don't think I need anything else. It looks pretty good. Now, what I do recommend, this is going to set really, see, it's already touchable. I can, if you want to set it, you can set it with either a setting powder, which I use. This is Younique's Behold. I also use It's by My Pores powder too, but you can also come back and set it with like a press powder. This is chiffon, so this is I have 2 or 3 different colors of powder. You can set it with chiffon, or you can set it with a lighter color. It doesn't matter. It just is up to you if you want to have it set. But I'm not going to set it today because I just want you to see the finish that you can get with it. And if I want to come back and add a little bit more, you can see I used every bit of that product on my face. It's totally gone. I can come back and maybe there's some spots you say, oh, I got a little bit more redness I want to cover up. I put 2 more drops in here. Very, very minimal. You can just come back and dot maybe the areas. Maybe I want to cover that little spot up there and over here. Come around and just come back and do your flawless. And then I'm going to show you how I use the lighter concealer. I could have gone ahead and done this lighter concealer. Let's go ahead and get it out. This is Velour. It is a shade lighter than what I just put on my face. So I can either use my fingers to put this on. I can use a brush to put this on. This is one of my favorite brushes to use. It doesn't even have a name. It was just a brush somebody gave me. And it's little round bristles. It's great for putting on your concealer. Or you can use a concealer brush. This is Younique's concealer brush. Anything like that. Fingers, brushes, it works all the same. So I'm going to take a little bit of this. I want to show you how you can get a truly flawless finish just by using these 4 products. Now, I'm going to dot across there, and I'm going to come around my eyes. I want a little light up here. Us older gals, we need that. We need that light. We need things to be drawn, the attention, like your whole entire face and not just centered on places that we don't like, which is like our under eyes. Now, I've been trying to work on my under eyes a lot. Other than going, they're getting a little bit better by using products and, trying to take care of it and making sure that I don't use a whole lot of product underneath. I'm just going to add a little light around my face with this concealer. You don't have to have a lot of this concealer at all. I'm barely putting any on this little brush. Just enough that I can use to come right under here. You can come down. You can make a V, or you can make lines. I do it either way. It doesn't matter. Just personal preference. You can make lines like that across your face, or you can make the true V and go straight up and fill all of it in. You can do it that way. But today, I like the lines. Sometimes I like to look like an Indian. It makes it fun. Fun painting your face. There you go. And if you have a little redness, maybe you have a little redness under your nose. Mine's covered up now, but say you wanted to cover that up, you could take it and put it here. You could put it down your right underneath your nose to your lip. You can put it here on your chin. You know, any kind of where you want to highlight, you can highlight with this concealer, just like this. And I can come back and I'm going to smooth all of this out. Now I can take my finger and smooth it out, which is probably one of the best tools you can do, because once a concealer, you know, is on your face, it's going to warm up and it's going to be very, very pliable. This way you're not pulling your skin. You got delicate skin under there, under your eye, so I don't want to pull it. I just want to pat it in, just like I'm doing right now. And then I can come back and you can take that Flawless 4, that brush, and you can just blend all of that in and you'll have your finish. I think I should have used this finger. Let's use this one. Why am I trying to do it with the wrong hand? All right, there we go. Blend it. Use your finger. It's pliable. It's easy. And use your ring finger because it's the one that has the less pressure. So you're not really putting a lot of pressure in that area. You're just tapping it in. Just blending it. And like I said, having your finger, letting it sit, let the concealer sit on your face for a minute. And then you can blend it out. You can do the same thing all over. Just blend with your finger. So if you don't have a brush, don't worry. Your finger is a great brush or tool to use. Just blend it out. And I've seen a lot of people do it just with their fingers. They don't even like to use tools at all. And when I have clients that come in and we do consults, I ask them that. I'm like, you know, do you have the tools? Do you like using the tools? Would you rather use your fingers? So when I do those, if they want to use their finger, I will do one eye and then I will let them do the other, because they're trying to learn how to use the makeup. So when they get home, you know, I'm not going to be there with them. So I let them help me do their face. And then when they get home, they're like, okay, I remember, because they got to actually do it and not just watch me do it. And blend it in. That's why I'm using my finger. So any of you that don't have the tools, you can do this. I promise you, you can do it. Makeup's fun. And if you don't, if you sit there and say, oh, I don't know how to do something, then just do it. Try it. Guess what? You can wipe it off and start over. And that's what I love about it. This is fun. See? Look at there. Totally all blended in. Now, for those of us who are older, you don't want to go back and add. I wouldn't recommend going back and adding more product underneath here. I would recommend just setting it with a powder, something really light, like, you know, maybe bake. Put your powder on here and let it bake, and then just brush it off after a few minutes. And because if you start layering too much product, then that's when your fine lines and wrinkles will start to show. Even worse. I mean, they're always going to be there. Mine are there. They're there right now. I see them, but less is more in this area. If you're young, you can go back and grab your brush, put a little more of that foundation on there. You can actually come through and go over all that if that's what you want to do. But as older ladies, we don't need to do that. We need to just keep it simple, keep it very, very simple, and less is more. Absolutely. Less is more. And now I can go on and finish up the rest of my face. I can set the rest of everything now with powder. I can put on my blush, my bronzer, and I can be out the door. And some lips. Lord, I can't forget lips. I don't have any lips unless I put some on. Oh, yeah, we need lips. I need lips. Definitely. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This is the Flawless 4. And it does give you a really pretty finish, even though I haven't even put anything else on my face yet. I love the look. It's touchable. So if any of you have any questions about this bundle package, I'm got to be running out today, so I will be coming back home and I will put everything in the description box so that you can check it out. And maybe some of these products will work for you as well, like they do me. I love it. I love my finish. See, now I can walk outside. Look at that. It even has a little glow to it. You know, just because I put that little light running right through here, it just made my face just really bright. I love it. Absolutely. All right, guys. I'm so glad y'all are on here watching me. And yes, I am from Alabama. If most of you want to know where my accent is from, I am from Alabama. and today it's 60-some degrees here, and I think I might have to go change shirts. I've got on my little t-shirt thing here. I'm like, it's cold outside. I'm not used to that. I like warm weather. I'm a warm weather girl, and it's about time for us to have some good warm weather. It's going to get hot here. It always does. But this time of year, it should already be pretty warm. It shouldn't be like this right now. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.